the JMA Dome. It's Kitley and Latham with a tip, and it's controlled by Virginia Tech. Ekh trying to find an outlet and ends up in the hands of Amore.
Defensive transition is so important for Syracuse, and that's the one thing that they don't want is to allow a three. They're going to come down, and if you don't get in front of their face in defensive transition, you see here, hands down. She's so...
A couple of losses to Florida State and Duke, back-to-back. Amore, yes, Georgia Amore, 2 made threes here in the first quarter. As a team, Georgia Amore has 11 of the team's 14 points in the early going. This is the layup there. The follow from Kitley, step through, no good, gets her on board. Amore, top of the key, cash, Georgia Amore.
She has been balling out. She scored the first 11 points of the game.
Good pass to Carly Wenzel into the corner. Ekh open for three. Yes! Virginia Tech here in the first.
Coming off the screen, and here's a hockey assist coming out of the double team, making the right pass for the extra pass for Ekh for the 3-point.
You know, it's funny, too. The last time that Syracuse started 6-1 in conference play, Coach Jack was a guard on the team. Cayla King hits the three, and right now Virginia Tech can't miss.
Well, you want to run Virginia Tech off the line, but you don't want them to get all the way to the basket. And you see other people scoring. You haven't heard from Liz Kitley for a while, but you don't need to. You have these people scoring. Finally, a 3-point shot. Syracuse trying to push Virginia Tech way past the 3-point line to start their offense, but that's the danger. And you let Amore drive to the basket. Not taking Rice off the dribble and able to get the shot at the elbow, and now they try to slow it down and get a steal.
And the three falls for Dyaisha Fair, and just like that, the crowd.
Fair, she's going to get you points and she's going to get you buckets. You know it's going up. You see the defender coming, it does not matter.
Over the last month in conference play for the Orange, as Ekh open for three, and the shots are falling here.
And they take a little bit longer to make decisions on their options.
King fakes the pass, takes the shot, and hits the three. About 9 makes per game as a team. They've already got 7. Georgia Wooley with the answer, though, this time. That's from beyond the arc. Rice with the baseline drive. Wooley, corner three. And she hits it as well. Got hit on the way down, no whistle.
In the lane.
Here's Dyaisha Fair with the handles, and hits the baseline jumper.
I mean, that's just ridiculous. In half court, and that made a big difference for them. And always, you're going to see Dyaisha.
Misses both free throws. Nobody has scored yet in this third quarter. The same score that we had at the half as Wooley will go to the line with a chance at an and-one opportunity.
In the mid-range, off the dribble, getting into the meat of that zone at the elbow, and no one picking her up until it was too late.
Ekh, transition three, and she hits Matilda Ekh.
They've been doing cross screens or going directly into the post, and maybe want to try that.
Amore wide open down the lane. The left-handed layup is good for Georgia Amore. Over the last minute, Kennedy Perkins puts it on the floor, lays it off to Wilson, edges, and finishes. Ekh also has 12. That's a nice dump off to Kitley, but a good closeout. Sumio, 3 falls from the corner.
She has mastered that.
6-point lead for Virginia Tech. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Wooley driving and fouled. Somehow gets it to go. And also...
Hands up. She starts to go for the steal here. And that's just...
Double-digit comebacks this year. 3 comebacks of 10 or more points, including a 19-point and an 18-point one. That's a good set play. Fair, floater, got fouled, and the basket. Here comes Dyaisha Fair.
She's just going to probe and get to that space where she can get her shot off.
Dyaisha Fair. Georgia Amore leading all scorers with 21, splits a couple of defenders, hands it off to King for 3, and it's good.
They just spread out the defense there. And Coach Jack said it's a luxury to just tell her, hey, go get a bucket and not have to set up things.
Fair, high pass to Wood, and one.
Serves as a distraction, if you will, and that back line for Virginia Tech this entire game has been so...
Shooting from the floor.
But you still go with her if you're Virginia Tech.
In the corner, King hits the triple. Coach Jack is furious right now. Right into Georgia Wooley, and there was no foul on the call. In the corner, Ekh, in and out, tipped away. Fair trips over her teammate Wilson. They're both still on the floor. Ekh underneath to Kelly, and she lays it in.
She only had 13 points today, which is pretty good defense from a player like that.
It certainly was. Georgia Amore with the ball, watches the clock wind down. 29 points for Georgia Amore to lead all scores.